Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Today I'm just going to try and see if I can snake another mullet out. It's a bit breezy today. It's pretty similar conditions to the other day. Only problem is I think that we've due a little bit of rain as well today at some point, which isn't ideal, but oh well. Looking down at the water, it looks pretty much similar to what it was the other day, so if there's fish there, there's fish there. If there's not, there's not. I had a little walk around this morning when I had wheel last this morning, and we seen one shoal. Went round twice, and we only seen one shoal of fish, and they were decent fish, mind. They were all between 4 and 5 pound. They were all nice fish. There was about maybe 7 or 8 of them. Looked like they could feed the way they were behaving and that as well. So if you had the rod with you, you might have caught you, unlike if you could get them feeding on the ground bait, that is. So yeah, what day is it today? I think it's Sunday today, and I was down Friday evening, so it's Sunday afternoon now, so we'll give it another go and see how it goes today. Yeah, so I've brought, the other day I was actually fishing with 12 pound trilene big game. I thought it was my 8 pound stuff, but I don't have an 8 pound left, so I went to Cumbria Guns and Tackle on when was it, yesterday actually, and I bought some 8 pound trilene big game yesterday, so that'll maybe make a little bit of a difference if I can find some fish today that I feed, and if not, then it's tough luck. But the other day when I had the 12 pound line on, every time, well not every time, but when the fish come, if you're getting fish come up to my ground, eating my ground bait, to like proper smashing my ground bait, and when they were coming up to my hook that was like proper smothered in bread, they would come right up to it, and last second they'll turn away, and then, you know, but they were the bigger fish that were doing that. I like fish like up to 6 pound. But I managed to get you about 4.5 pound, and like I say, I lost you about 4 pound as well. And I had that fish on for about 5-10 minutes or something, and it come off. I was gutted. At least we managed to get a slightly better fish later on, so I was happy with that. But after I caught that first fish, the fish I actually caught landed. I got another fish on maybe for, I don't know, 5 seconds or something, but I didn't realise my bubble float had cracked, and it separated when the fish went airborne. Cause I hooked it, it jumped out the water, and it was like, obviously my bubble float had just parted, but it was only about maybe 2.5, maybe even 3 pound. It was only a small mullet that, like, but could have had 3 fish out, like, but never mind. It's if you can find a shoal of fish and get them feeding, there's a decent chance you're going to catch them. But I've had them feeding before, like example on Friday, and sometimes they can be finicky as out, like they can be eating your ground bait and they'll come to your bait and they'll take it, but they'll take it very delicately, like they'll literally just tap it, and then there's no point in even striking the fish because the hook isn't the one hook, like there's fucking no chance of hooking. So you've just got to be patient and wait for that confident take. You could be waiting you could be standing there for an hour, and they could just be coming up and just nudging your bait, and like you're just waiting for that one confident take where the lips of the fish, where you can see your bait completely disappears, and then they tend to hook. The other day when I lost that yarn, it must have been ever so lightly hooked, but the second fish I caught, there was no chance it was getting off, because it went through its lip at the top and then right out, so there was absolutely no chance of it coming off. Like, the only way that fish was coming off is if it snapped me. That's the only way it would come off. So yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. I haven't looked at my GoPro yet. I'm going to try and sort it out tonight. I hope I've got some decent footage. But the first fish I lost, I had the strap on run, so the GoPro was actually pointing down at the floor, but I noticed it a little when I was playing the first fish a little bit, and then I managed to kind of sort it out, but I'm not too sure how much footage I got of that. But the second fish, it should be a bit better, because I managed to I fixed it, and my GoPro was sitting like where my shoulder is, so it should have got some like quite decent footage, like. So yeah, see how it looks later on. But hopefully we can maybe sneak some out today with mullet. Like, you know, you blank more than you catch. You know, it's 100%. Mullets are probably the hardest fish you can catch in the UK in terms of like how smart they are. They're very clever fish, like very clever. Say in the UK, I mean sea fish, you know, probably the smartest sea fish you can catch, I'd say. They can give you the runaround, like. So I'm just going to be fishing with my same gear as the other day. Only difference is today lighter line, £4 lighter today. So see if that makes any difference today. It'll only make a difference if I get fish feeding. That's the only time you'll know if it makes a difference or not. So there's a few people on the pier mackerel fishing again. So I have no doubt that there'll be mackerel out today, like I'd say. So yeah. So guys, I'm going to get my stuff together and I'm going to get down and see if I can nail one of these silver ghosts, as they say. So I'll catch you in a bit, guys, if there's any action. There's fish taken off the surface, guys. I'll try and get a fish, see if I can get see the fish taken off the top. Where have they gone? They were just here a minute ago. Bloody hell, they're over there now feeding. Oh. It's just down there. Try and get this net sorted. Shite. Great, the net won't go down. Oh, it's come off. Oh, I need my net. Oh, how am I going to get this fish landed on me one? Oh. That's 2 I've lost. That's 2 fish I've lost. Nice fish landed there, guys, about £4. Right, guys, it's been absolute hell for me to this evening. I've lost one similar size to what I've just caught now, and I've lost one that I haven't hooked in a long time. Biggest mullet I've hooked in a long time. It was a good £6. I dropped net down for it. I was in a tight area, so I had to keep the drag as tight as I possibly could. Just about got in the net and friggin' snapped my line. Absolutely gutted, like, oh, it broke my heart. Absolutely broke my heart, like. But it is what it is, isn't it? But I've just alright. I've just managed a nice one there, about maybe.
What kind of fish is it?
Mullet.
Mullet.
Yeah.
Somebody got one the other night.
Where in here?
Yeah, just over there on that.
On the ramp.
Smoke, yeah.
Yeah.
And they put it back in. You put it back.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat these out of here. But there you go, guys. Another nice because I haven't brought my stand down. So there you go, guys. Nice one, about £4 there. But that one I lost before. What snapped my line? Jesus, that was a good fish. That was a quality fish. That, like. But there we go. Another well, I'll say another. A nice mullet. That's 3 fish I've hooked tonight, and this one was just ever so lightly hooked as well, which could have come off at any time. But fantastic. So I'm going to get this fish returned, guys, and hopefully try and catch another one before I go home. So I'll catch you in a bit. It's a decent-ish fish. Got a lot of stamina in it.
Yeah, I was thinking you must be getting there.
Whoa! Come this side quickly.
I'm still gone.
Yeah. Oh, it's come off.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.